about set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Domingo Germán will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Interesting guy to watch, Matt, from the right side. Good curveball, and he has a long, loose arm. Not a very big guy. He's kind of on the slender side, but he really gets that long extension through the zone. You'll know if he's on early. You'll see.
Leading off for Boston, the second baseman, Hernandez.
Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Kike Hernandez is in to start things off as he looks at the ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Not accepted.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Count this ball. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Popped him up. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits. Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
And it's fouled away.
LeMahieu.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Bases are empty here with two men out. Again, another foul ball. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Base hit, and the Red Sox are into the hit column for the first time this season.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Hunter Renfroe stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game. And everyone knows that you... set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in.
Jordan Montgomery enters.
Now pitching. And number 47, Jordan Montgomery.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Red Sox settle. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kyle Higashioka. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he fouls this one off. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
In now, Mike Tauchman. And he hits it hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
That is good.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there.
A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. And that's out number one. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But, man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is... Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. And this is lined softly here to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Popped up. In there, a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. A high fastball is in there.
Down 0-2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Down.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
A Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Gio Urshela will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 29.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Verdugo leads off first with 1 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Gleyber Torres is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 pitch.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torres ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Hunter Renfroe.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? It's real. Don't you see them? It's real. Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? You gonna hear something? It's real. Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa cone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
From the home of the Padres since 2004, we're live at Petco Park in what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Velo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Yu Darvish gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
So next to bat will be Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Popped him up. Cronenworth over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the belt, the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Yankees. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And there's one away.
Batting second.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Manny Machado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And low, it's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Cole sets. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
Here's Will Myers. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. Now the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Machado is off at first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-2 full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So now here is Eric Hosmer looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Ready with the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2-2. Here it is. Dribbled to the right side. He's set. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that dirt out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 out, bases loaded. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead. 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive. with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch.
Count it 3-2.
You can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
He set the payoff pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Stepping up is Aaron Hicks, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And there's one down now.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Fouled away. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
So the bases are empty with two gone now, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. First delivery to him. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these innings.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Darvish, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Padres leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Another 0-2 coming. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Next, here is Garrett Cole. Now here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball. Right side hit hard. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Manny Machado. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. That one yanked just foul. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now back, the shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
Striding in is Jake Cronenworth. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball
0-1, no
just
strike.
missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Myers.
So the next to bat will be Will Myers. Worked a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Fastball just inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First delivery to him. Anthony Rizzo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now to bat, Aaron Hicks. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled off. Ready on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. 1-0 the count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on the way, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 2-1. cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Stanton on second, Hicks at first, 2 out in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. And the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
1 strike.
Popped up. And there's the first out.
The catcher, number 17, Victor.
At the plate now is Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Cole has his target. 1-0 on its way. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Grisham.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Now it'll be Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the fifth with a leadoff triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Standing in now, Garrett Cole, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball inside. Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Here we go. For the Padres, the second baseman, Apr.8.
First pitch on its way. Adam Frazier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
To the plate now, Yu Darvish. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one on the Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in next, Manny Machado. The bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. sixth about to get started. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's outside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
That's
To
a ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Will Myers. So watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 pitch.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Cronenworth on at first, nobody out. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One strike now from Cole.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Cole sets. 3-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So next to hit is Victor Caratini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. the stretch. In the dirt. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 63.
In now, Trent Grisham. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now back, second base.
Here's Adam Frazier. Potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Austin Adams will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Garen O'Day will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kyle Higashioka will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. First offering.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Tatis, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Torres hit the bag. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's one that misses to the Friar shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hit back up the middle. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Padres 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Oh, that's just out.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, the good pitch there had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Anthony Rizzo will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Higashioka over at second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Yanks strand a pair that they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And now, Will Myers is batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Myers awaiting the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
I got 3-2.
On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the buck right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer. He'll lay off the slider too low, ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Urshela ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Number 57, Chad.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Struck him out.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Set, here it comes. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1-for-3. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Popped up. LeMahieu trying to get there. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2-2.
Pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he fouls this one off. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ha-Seong Kim will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 7,
And stepping in, Adam Frazier. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Here's the 1-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The set and the 2-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Craig Stammen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate is Aaron Hicks. He bounced out last time up.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Myers is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Torres.
So stepping in is Gleyber Torres. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 2. Now the first pitch.
Hey!
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And there's ball 1. The 1-1.
Ball.
Liner caught by Machado at third. And that will become out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the pitcher, Chad Green.
Luke Voigt gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Luke Voigt.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey!
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
The 0-2 delivery. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gio.
Next inning. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1. They lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Chapman sets. Here it is on 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
In steps Manny Machado. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Stanton is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. So the Bronx Bombers earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Garrett Cole takes home the win. Yu Darvish struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
From the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, 2 big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Velo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these 2 guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's Padres baseball next on the show. Yu Darvish will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
off the afternoon for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 2 for 8. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So no need to wait, as here he is, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Grisham comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch on the way, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Cole into the windup and delivers. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Two and now. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Will.
So here's Will Myers, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Cronenworth leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is foul right side. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So now here is Eric Hosmer looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
And he falls behind 0-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
A pause and the 0-2 in the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-2. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Second inning set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball two. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Towards second. The second for 1. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now into the box, Victor Caratini. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Caratini gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-0 outside. 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the 3-0 offering.
80.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on a 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Two down with a runner at first, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Strike two on a fastball right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Down the left field line and deep. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Padres lead one. Will move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, here is Gary Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in one. Darvish is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's set. Here it comes. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here comes the 1-2. Line to the right side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
The right fielder,
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out. One out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Cole gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Another 1-2 delivery. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired. 2 down now. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The windup and the 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch out. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now pitch on the way.
Nope, upstairs.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now the 1-0.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
The count is 2-1.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Two and two count. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
Nope,
as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home. Ah! 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. field in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
To the plate now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now back, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Ready now is Victor Caratini, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Now pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up Trent Grisham. He's set and the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next up, Gleyber Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Machado is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So first and second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball back outside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Full count now, 3-2. Gio Urshela, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
goes over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Now the pitch. One strike now from Cole.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Here comes the 1-2. Right side, but it's well fouled.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
That's bolted.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish. We'll likely see him square around a bunt. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And that's the first down.
The right field. Better not go.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Next, it'll be Manny Machado. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries
over the first, and that retires the side. Padres lead 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0. No, that's
2 balls and no strikes. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And stepping up is the shortstop, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton on the run, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's Will Myers, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
has a look. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Hicks. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. As the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 17, Victor Caratini.
And now here is Victor Caratini. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Trent Grisham. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard but foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1. Into the windup and the pitch. himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 San Diego. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Grisham, still ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Aaron Hicks.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Sent out to straightaway center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
First pitch coming. Here it is.